We are back. So, guys, welcome back. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I have a new topic for you guys. And I think you will like it because I thought about it. I'm like, we should talk about this. So, if you've been here for long, you probably watched the last video that I uploaded where I went and I am vlogging. But yeah, we are doing a virtual walk through a superstore, the new China superstore in town. And as I'm at the counter, there comes an interracial couple. And this lady is so furious because I don't know what she expected, but she's just furious. I'm like, girl, we are all waiting. She's like being mean to the cashier. Is it cashier? But yeah, the checkout lady. I have noticed a lot of people have issues to integrate back, especially after interracial relationships have failed. And they feel like it's harder to date an African man because after that, you're like, how am I going to move forward? So I thought, why shouldn't our next topic be why African women have failed to integrate back after dating foreigners, the equality in relationships? When you look at our social setting in regards to relationships in Africa, the gender roles are specific. We know that a woman does this and a man does this. Live these times where things are trying to be modernized and women are trying to get their position or be empowered and be put in other positions. But let's say in the early 2000s, we knew that a woman raised the children, a man did this. It was unheard of. I remember growing up and we had this person that I knew, and they used to do chores with their wife, and everyone gave them shit because they were doing things for their wife. They would help with the chores at home, and everyone was like, oh, he's for doing that for his wife. Why is he doing that for her? She's supposed to do that. That's why he got married in the first place. So when you look at the dynamics in African relationships and then the dynamics in the Western world relationships, you realize that the other side, we could be equals. This side, I'm the woman, you're the man. If I am to take care of the children and do the chores, you go and bring in the money. And even you notice that even when they go abroad, they still keep that dynamic where the man is the man, the woman is the woman. Unless, obviously, because the economy in other countries is not the same with us here, it is easy to facilitate that when you're in Africa. But when you go out, I don't think it's the same. So, but you see that the dynamics still stay the same. The equality is not at the same level. Yes, we talk about it, women equality, gender equality, and all that. But we have to agree, we sit down and agree that it's still not the same. When you come back to date our African men, you realize that the man wants to be treated like the man. Like if he's talking to you and you want to act like, yeah, I also have a position, it's domestic violence. I'm just saying. The next point, it's money. African guys have money. I'm going to say that they don't have money. But usually when the girls go in for those foreigners, in their mind they're like, oh, he's probably going to put me at a higher standard than I have been in my life. Or they're like, oh, I've used it in a previous video where I'm like, oh, he's going to be my savior and all that. So some people, I'm not saying everyone, but some women look at them as saviors. So they see this person who's going to bring in more money. He's coming from a country with a higher currency or with a stronger currency. And then they come in here and they change their life. And it's like, they're used to that money coming in. Even the places where you're eating, girl, the clothes you're wearing are not like what we're putting on. The cars that you're getting on, girl, the things that you have are not what our usual African men will get you. You go to my man back there and you tell him, oh, I want an iPhone of, let's say 3.5. And he's looking at you like, when you're crazy or something, because he knows that can buy him a plot of land back in his home, or he hasn't even held that in his entire life. So even coming back and realizing that now you went from holding $1 million, I'm just saying, using an example, receiving $1 million from this mandem, and then this other mandem He's giving you 50,000 Ugandan shillings, and he's telling you, let's use that for the week. Then she's like, oh God, no. Rather be single than actually going to this. And then the other thing is the difference in the expressions of love. I'm going to, is it rebuttal that or dismantle it entirely? Because we watch a lot of Hollywood movies and, the man does this, he buys the flowers, he opens doors for you, he does this. Yes, it happened, but I'm just saying it's not an everyday thing. So a lot of people think because they have experienced that, they still want that standard. So it's like a standard has been set. So if a man is not willing to keep within that line that I have set for myself, and he's African man will buy you Machoma at the street, that stick, barbecue stick or skewer, and he will feel like he has done so much. And then girl them has been used to getting flowers, let's say every week. And then she goes to this lifestyle where she'll get a plastic flower every Valentine. Let's say if they were in good terms before Valentine's Day, she'll get a plastic flower. So you look at that and you realize that a lot of women will not want to settle back for below what they had already been able to experience. It's like a woman no, not a woman. Let's talk about the jobs. You've worked in a place and you've been offered 3.5 million. Let me just use that as an example. And then you leave that job and the next person is giving you 1 million, which is a lot, 500,000 Ugandan shillings. And you're looking at this person and being like, do you know that is a downgrade? I think the failure to even understand where these people are standing in their expressions, like maybe when we come back and you cook for me and I say thank you, I have expressed my love. And most of our African men, they're not going to be there telling you all the time.
Achalugo, I'm going to marry you. You're going to be my wife.
Achalugo, please. I'll stop here, guys. Don't come for me. I know they say it's the end of that statement. Then the other thing was dressing styles. The things that you feel at liberty to do when you know it's not African men. Because our cultures have cultural wares and expectations of decency. So there is this liberty that comes with people from the West. Or you can put on how you want. You can look how you want, And then our African man. I'm using my experience. African man, you put on a dress and you feel like you're looking like 10 out of 10 minus nothing. And then you go to the living room and he's like, woman, what are you putting on? Can you go back and change?
Emotional damage.
Who are you telling to change? Like me, I would be like, did you buy it? If you bought it, I'll put it on. But if you didn't buy me, allow me to put on what I want. That is my mindset. But yeah, guys, don't come for me. That's me. Living that lifestyle where they have been so liberal in their dress code to coming to a person who is conservative that I don't want my woman to be seen dressed in a certain way out of this boundary. It is hard to get back into what this man considers as right or what he considers as okay to him, and realizing that you had the liberty before, but now the liberty has gone away. Oh my God, the moment you test freedom, there is no going back. There is no going back. My last point is the superiority complex, and I'm going to go back to the start where I told you the story. So this lady feels like, because me, I'm with a white man. I'm not saying everyone. There are some people that are down to earth and they will still even stay humble even when they get to that place. But the superiority complex that most of these women have, like, I have to be served first, I have to be given priority. Girl, after testing that priority, and then you come to a life where you go to a place and you're rejected, they're like, no, I would rather be single than walk around and not feel like I have the power. You know how they say that a lot of people are still colonized, even if the colonial era ended. That is what is happening. But yeah, guys, for me, that is my opinion. As I was thinking about that topic, that was my opinion. I think I'll add on as time goes on because I'm still doing my research about this. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you for everyone that has been subscribing, for the people that have been commenting, for the people that have been sharing the links. Oh my God, I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah, bye and see you next time. Stay tuned.